Well, I'm just, I'm trying to see what do you want to see from me in this department? Um, I think the quote unquote last regime. I think they did some good things. I think they also did a lot of bad things.
Okay, what were the good and bad things?
The bad thing, one, they demoted me after they said they wanted to fix it. That's a whole nother thing altogether. I think the PNT is broken. I think how we do that stuff is completely wrong, and I think it needs to be fixed. Good things. I think when McNulty was doing Wild West Wednesdays, where deputies would stay up north and patrol on Wednesdays up north. I think that's a great thing. I think that needed to be expanded, but never was, and then kind of just fell along the waysides. But I think that was a good thing for the beginning. Um, I liked Viv as the undersheriff for the short time she was there. I think she did a pretty decent job considering everything. Um, I think I didn't really see McNulty a lot because of his time and my time, so I can't really speak too much on the sheriff stuff.
What do you want to do? What's your dream?
My dream is to be a high enough rank where people can't bother me, as in like fucktards that are idiots, but a low enough rank where everyone else isn't an idiot, if that makes sense. But that being said, I still like when I was in it, I I like doing command work. I think you need to have a yin and yang in command work. I think you need to have people that are willing to be on the streets and tell people what to do and run the shift. Excuse me, I had to cough. But you also need people that are wanting to be in the back rooms doing the
Oh, these
paperwork,
nuggets have fucked
doing
me
all
up.
this other stuff
I've got some.
that
I
are
got some
willing
heartburn
to
going on.
listen to people. You got to have somebody who's willing to run the shift, aka your lieutenants and your captains, that both are willing to listen to
Undersheriff.
people and delegate stuff when needed. You have to have a mix of both on all your shifts, or else none of this works. And I think I got no problems reading paperwork. I not no problems like reading search warrants, reading
What do you think about
arrest
making
warrants.
arrest warrants available for seniors to sign?
I think we should have done that a long time ago.
Okay.
I think if we trust someone to be a senior, we've opened that up already. Now that being said, right, if they push a bad warrant or they sign a bad warrant, and we just talk to them, and there are going to be repercussions if they do sign bad warrants, right? Um, it all depends on it's pretty much a liability
Jimbo
thing.
can really lock it in, chat,
Excuse me.
when he wants to.
There's a liability thing on if we push bad warrants, though, our department's going to get sued for it. So it all depends on how much liability you think we need to deal with. Like,
Do you want to be locked in, Jimbo?
can I be honest with you?
Hmm.
I got no problem locking in, right? I think there's times that I need to lock in that I do it, right? I'm the first one to do it. I'm the first one to tell people what to do during scenes. Like I led a scene the other day. When I saw that it wasn't being handled well, I took over the scene and just let it, right? I got no problem doing that, and I don't have no problem telling people what they need to do um, when I need to. But at certain times, there's times where you can be goofy, right? There's times that you
Oh,
can
I
have
agree.
fun,
I
that you
embody
can
that. Definitely.
yeah, exactly, right. There's times that we can be goofy, that we can hang out with and do stuff like that. But when we're on the streets, when we're like doing scenes, when we're collecting evidence in a shootout, stuff like that, we need to fucking lock it in. We need to make sure that we take care of the situation as it comes, right? And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm probably the number one person in the bodies that, right, during shootouts. I'm telling people what to do. I'm doing all that shit, and I'm not fucking around when we're on the streets, right? During situations like that. Now there's other times when we're on the streets where we're talking to people, just hanging out. There's times where we can do other stuff. I have no problem locking in whenever I need to. And I would say
I've got a crazy thought, chat.
I
I've got
like
a crazy
to think I'm a pretty
thought.
good scene lead, but I have no problem telling people what to do, leading shootouts, leading situations, leading chases, leading bank shows, stuff like that. I have no.
I
issue
have
doing
got
that.
a crazy thought going through my head right now. I feel like Frost and Jimbo are too alike.
Does that make sense?
Has he been speaking at all, Peters? I haven't heard.
He's been talking the whole time.
You just memeing me right now?
Yeah, I was.
Okay. I thought we were locking in.
No, that was a very locked in response. I couldn't help myself.
What is it?
I need to put a lot of thought into where I want you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I know you very well, right? We've worked together well. I know how capable you are. I know how locked in you can be. And what do you think to my vision of increased activity up north, and encouragement of search warrants, arrest warrants, investigation work? I
think it's all. Go ahead.
Go on.
No, I think it's all great. I mean, literally, I went and pushed. I don't know if you know this. You know the toll booths that are out there?
The one that I came up with?
Yep.
No, the one that I came up with.
No, you didn't. I came up
you
with
dirty
it.
fucking rat. No, I came up with it.
No, I didn't. I literally came up with the idea, and then you're the one, and then I transferred to LSPD, and then you took them over.
Can you
the toll booths? I pushed the legislation through with Andy to get the toll booths enacted, and then the toll booths put in where they are. Right. I used to spend fucking hours sitting at the toll booths for $25 because I think it was a great thing to add to Sandy Shores, and it pushed people up here to Sandy Shores for situations like that. Does that make sense? I think we need to have more presence in Toledo. I think we need to have some presence in Sandy and stuff like that. Now, if the LSPD needs help down south, we need to be one of the ones that are willing to go down there and help them, right? Because during big shootouts, during stuff that they need help, right? Whether there's stuff going on like that, we got to go help them, right? Now, the search warrants, I would keep search warrants at Sergeant. I would definitely do that. Arrest warrants is something that you should definitely push to seniors, and then because if we trust them to articulate RS and PC, then we should be able to trust them to sign arrest warrants, stuff like that, right?
Only arrest. I don't think
arrest warrants, search warrants, and subpoenas and stuff like that. That shit needs to stay. Because there's also another line of defense with the judges too, of subpoenas and arrest warrants, right?
Yeah.
Sorry,
it's already bad enough. The amount of fucking search warrants I've seen that command signs off on that have literal zero probable cause.
Dog shit search warrant. Yeah, no, that does happen.
So that stuff needs to stay there. But I think we needed.
Oh, go on. Sorry, no, go ahead. Will you get the 95s, Jimbo?
Sir, Jimbo doesn't process people.
Yeah, eat my fucking ass.
Okay.
I'm one of the first ones to offer up to book people anytime. And you know what? I take my happy ass up to the BCSO every single time, no matter what. And you know what? The other day, during a big situation, I said, hey, why don't we just take all the 95s up to BCSO just to simplify things, Simplify communications. But you know what? Because we need that fucking money. I'm not going to lie to you.
We do. We need to take it while we can,
Respectfully, sir, I'm not a fucking pussy, and I'm not scared to tell people what to do.
Good. Okay.
And we need to have people that aren't pussies running this department.
We do.
Leading the day-to-day. Because you shouldn't have to lead the day-to-day. That should go to your lieutenants and captains and sergeants, right?
Like I said, I need to sit on this.
Want to sit in my lap?
Yeah.
If you want to just sit in my lap, then we can just talk it through.
Yeah. You can keep wearing Tim's, by the way.
Does that make you feel better?
Yeah.
Frost, I'm willing to do whatever it is that you want me to do. I lost faith in the last regime, but I think that you're going to do a better job. I think you're more in tuned to what the day-to-day forces need, if that makes sense.
Thank you, Jimbo.
And I just, whatever it is, you tell me what you want me to do.
Okay.
I just, I just don't want to fall down the wayside, if that makes sense.
I get that.
Because I want to help this department. I want to do everything I can to help this department, whatever it is, right? Do you want me to keep running HR?
Yes.
Okay.
I do need you to keep doing that.
What if I had a question? So what is it at Sergeant that you feel like you could do that you couldn't necessarily do at like a senior role?
So the stuff that I was doing as Sergeant, right, is more so leaning on the senior deputies, delegating stuff to them, helping grow them as seniors, point out things that they're doing wrong, doing right.
This is a great answer.
This
is a great answer.
When you're a senior, right, you can only do certain things. Like, because some people just look at you as a senior, they look at you the same rank, and they just go, "Oh, you're the same rank as me, right? Like, you don't know any better than me." If hypothetically, if somebody runs out of a bank unmasked, or you're chasing them, they're unmasked, right? Saying, "Hey, you got the probable cause for that. Do I need to help you write up a search warrant? Do I need to help? Or, I'm sorry, an arrest warrant for that. If you got your probable cause, if a car needs to be documented like that, if they need deputies need help documenting that, if stuff like that, I'm willing to be the first.
Okay. I have an idea. Okay. I need to talk it over to the sheriff, but I don't want to get your hopes up.
Do you want me to leave?
Yep. Actually, just give us 3 minutes.
Can I go put my Timbs back on?
Yeah. All right.
Okay. You want to hear what I think?
He had the best answer for why the sergeant thing about delegation. No one ever has a good answer for that question.
I know. That's what I wanted to do, which is why still think you should have waited. But now hindsight, whatever, doesn't matter. So staying solution oriented. I think you create a rank solely for Jimbo.
Like what?
You give him sergeant perms, but he's not a sergeant, but he has his own rank.
And what would the rank be?
I don't know. Let him come up with it. If he wants it that bad, let him come up with it.
HR sergeant.
Well, I wouldn't even put a sergeant in there. But I would give him the same perms as a sergeant and the same authority as a sergeant. So that way, if LSPD comes in, they're like, "You have 7 sergeants in shift 1." Be like, "No, we don't."
I like that.
I think that's the solution. You only have it for Jimbo. Jimbo's one of the longest standing members of this department. He's obviously I think he's a staple. He does need to be enabled. You want to see more people like Jimbo that could lock it in and have fun and also do the nitty gritty of it. And I think it also shows people like, hey, this guy's fucking doing this. But
I love that. And I also think it makes something new and different.
Yep. So there you go. So pull him back in and fucking do it.
So you're thinking in terms of like permissions and responsibilities, it will be side by side with Sergeant, but it's going to be its own thing where
yeah, it's just Jimbo's thing. Because I think ultimately Jimbo should
like
embody
Knight,
what
right?
this department should be. You know
like,
what I mean?
Is Knight really a sergeant? He was a captain. Like he's like, yeah.
And he's always joked about it, and I think you would fucking get a good response out of him.
If you could have your own rank personally dedicated to you within the BCSO, What would you call it?
Chief Petty Officer.
What, CPO?
Yep. I have no idea. I just made that up. What's
Okay, so here's our deal. I'm just gonna fucking come out and say it.
yeah.
I'm gonna come out and say it. So ultimately, Jimbo, I think Frost and I both agree that you know, seeing yeah, I think you're a staple in this department. You can lock it in. You're competent. You also can not lock it in and have fun, which is good. We're bloated with sergeants right now, but we don't want to overlook you. So what we have kind of agreed on is giving you a rank that is not sergeant, but has the same permissions as sergeant. Basically, you're sergeant with a loophole, but you're not a fucking sergeant. But we need you to come up with a title. We need you to do all the same duties as you would. I think there's going to be responsibility with it. Obviously, like you can't just go and fuck off, which I don't think you would do. But you got to be some level of command position, and we're trying to fucking create a loophole and not tell the LSPD to give to have an extra sergeant out there, but you not being a sergeant. Does that make sense?
I do. What hypothetically, what insignias do I wear?
I mean, do you care?
Well, if I'm telling people what to do, and you know what I mean,
probably just the sergeant fucking stripes.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Do I wear that or do I wear?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm not paying a fucking a shirt designer to make you new insignia.
I mean, shit. You know, you can pay for your own insignia if you want.
I think. Listen, stew on it. Come up with a rank. There's got to be something. There's got to be something good though. I don't think it could be chief petty officer.
Yeah. You gotta come back with something fucking fantastic, Jimbo. Okay.
Do you want the word sergeant in it?
No. Otherwise,
you don't want sergeant in it.
Otherwise, you're just a sergeant, right?
Chief petty officer actually doesn't sound bad. I know I threw that off the cuff.
You can't do that.
Yeah, we can't.
Because people aren't going to take you seriously if you go fucking do sergeants. Shit.
Oh, you know.
Can you imagine you like someone saying, "I'm the chief petty officer," and then the sergeant's like, "I don't give a fuck. I'm a sergeant."
Yeah, CPO Jimbo. You know, you need something cool like fucking major, major Jimbo.
Something major. Can't be sergeant though.
So I'm okay using the word major?
Sure, why not?
So I'm a rank
HR major.
equal to sergeant.
No, it's got more to it. The HR is going to be flung into it.
So it's like in between sergeant and lieutenant.
No. It's just parallel with sergeant. Major Corporal HR Representative Jimbo Sutton. I don't know.
Yeah, just figure it out, Jimbo. This isn't a hard task. Like, if you can't even figure out a fucking name, Jimbo, then...
Sir, can I be honest with you?
Yep.
Respectfully?
Yeah.
What?
I'm a little stupid.
Yeah, I know. That's why we're giving you till Friday and not fucking making you do it now.
Yeah.
Friday's...
2 days. Today's Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday. I didn't even know. All right.
Figure it out, Jimbo. Okay.
All right.
If it was Pizza Friday, I'd tell you just to ask your chat to come up with something for you. Oh, what a perfect opportunity for Pizza Friday. There you go.
What do you mean?
Just ask your chat to come up with something good.
I don't have a chat. Can I ask your chat?
Yeah, fine.
Yeah,
we'll do a Pizza Friday. Get the fuck out of here. I'll run them. I'll run it by you by Friday.
Hey, Chad, can you give me?
It's not yet. By Friday. It's too soon. By
wait,
Friday.
wait. I'm not gonna be there. I'll let him listen to my chat. No, and then your chat can.
We gotta get Hale in here. Okay, both of you guys need to. You need to lock it in. Next. We got stuff we got to do. We got 2 days to fucking knock this shit out.
They think major makes sense.
Yeah, major does make sense.
But that's a cop out and an easy choice.
Yeah, it is. What about chief major?
Piss boy.
Piss boy?
Yeah.
Can't be piss boy because people aren't going to take that seriously.
Colonel. Judge Grayson said, "Fuck that shit. I don't want to hear shit from Judge Bo."
Hey, he was around last night. What about staff sergeant? No, I can't have sergeant.
You could do something with liaison in it.
Major piss boy.
Major piss poor is not good.
Piss major.
You got any food, Jimbo?
No, I got something to drink if you want.
God damn, I need food.
Director.
Actually,
Okay. On the series, we
director would be good.
We got people waiting for us outside.
What about director?
Yeah, director of HR. Sure. You can make it director of HR and day-to-day operations of people out in the field. You know, and then you could fucking come up with the acronym.
Commander.
Oh, actually, commander.
Director of urine services.
Oh, what about major commander?
Enforcer.
Okay, I do. Okay, I need to talk to the sheriff.
Okay. Major commander.